Welcome to the first full season of the Quarantine Wiffle Ball League. I am your commissioner, Kenneth Nashholtz, and alongside me is our commentator, Andrew Voorhees.
Hey, it's great to be here on this beautiful summer day as we are gathered here to watch a wonderful game of wiffle ball. Our matchup consists of two teams who are pretty familiar with each other, and those two teams are the Thunderbirds, led by Kenneth Nashholtz, and the Outer Banks Eepy Cats, led by Benjamin Simon.
There have been off-camera matchups between these two teams as they are going to face off against one another, and in those previous matchups we have seen the strengths and weaknesses as we will go over them during pregame.
To start things off, we'll talk about the away team's key to victory. First key is to take advantage of the free walks. Kenneth has a big tendency to throw plenty of pitches for balls. If Ben can capitalize on the free walks and counteract when Kenneth throws strikes with bases loaded, hit for an RBI, the Eepy Cats will have a good chance of winning some games. Second key is to play almost perfect defense. The way to get someone out is just to pick up the ball. Ben is the fastest player in the league. Kenneth is one of the slowest, meaning Kenneth will only get on base if the ball is hit past Ben. The third and final key for the Eepy Cats is going to be being able to create with the ball. We'll see how Ben and the Eepy Cats can capitalize on that. Now, let's talk about the home team's key to victories. First off is throwing strikes. Kenneth, as we said in the previous keys we talked about, he tends to throw a lot of balls. If he can find the strike zone and generate strikes, then I think he'll be on right route to have a wonderful season. Secondary, being able to hit the long ball. We know who the better player in the league is based off the baseball background that Kenneth has. But if he can continuously hit the long ball, then he'll not have to worry about getting into these intense situations. Final key is staying disciplined at the plate and not swinging at horrible pitches way outside the zone. Now, it's time for the player interviews. Eepy. Hi, welcome, Ben from the Outer Banks Eepy Cats. First question for you today. How excited are you to get this season underway?
It's been a long time coming. I'm excited to be out here and be around my opponents and my colleagues and just hit some balls, throw some pitches, throw some strikes, and just loosen up and get out here.
That sounds great. Question 2, Ben. Do you think the lack of baseball experience will affect how well you play this season?
I think it might help me in the sense that I've never played baseball, but I have played wiffle ball for years. So I'm not going to use any of the baseball tactics that might screw a wiffle baller up. And I know the proper forms and the proper swings and pitches, and I'm known for my knuckleball. So I'm excited to bring out some new stuff and some stuff that's been working for me.
You know what?
Seasons.
Love to hear it. Good luck to Ben in the Outer Banks Eepy Cats this season. Let's get going. Okay. And now from the Thunderbirds, we have Kenneth Nashholtz. Do you think this is the most organized the league has ever been?
Personally, I really think it's one of the most organized it's ever been in league's history. Because previous times we've had a crappy field with no fence. And it's great to have everyone out here for the first ever game of the season.
Yeah, that sounds. It's great to see the state of the league right here. It's great to be out here on this beautiful summer day. Now, question 2 for you, Kenneth. It looks like you're the favorite on FanDuel and everywhere to win the World Series. Is that pressure gonna affect you in any way?
I don't think the pressure will get to me, but I do feel like a lingering injury that I've had for the past few weeks. My shoulder rotator cuff, as you saw in my warm-ups, I was just dangling my arm. I can't throw hard anymore right now. I feel like as long as I can hit the long ball and be able to play defense and get out the inning and just survive, then I'll be able to win the World Series and hoist up the trophy.
Praying for that arm to get better.
Yeah.
And good luck to the Thunderbirds and Kenneth Nashholtz this year. Let's play ball. Hailing from Outer Banks, it is Ben with the Outer Banks Eepy Cats. Now for the home team, the Thunderbirds. Kenneth Nash holds. Oh, she's about to hit my car. Play ball. Batting first, the away team, Eepy Cats. Up to bat first is Ben Simon, hailing from the Outer Banks. I hate you, Ben Simons. No, we got a 2-2 count. Guys, we're getting back in the swing of things. These guys are getting back into full, ooh, and he hits him on a 2-2. That is not a good start for the old K-Dot. Ben's going to take his base as we are warming up. Ben already capitalizing on Kenneth's mishaps. He gets a man on first, and Kenneth is going to have to lock in here. He does not want to go down early in the first. He wants to control this game. Right down the middle, it's a good pitch. Ben is another strike looking. Yeah, that was right at the chest. And Kenneth's getting into an early walking situation. Not what he wants to do. No outs, man on first and second. And there's another hit. Ben's not leaning. He's just going through his motion. That's 3 men on base, no outs. Kenneth really starts got to settle down here, and he's gonna take it for the team. That's the 3-1 count. We got an out, folks. We got an out. Still bases loaded, 1 out, no points. Zone. That's in. And Ben gets to first, scores a run. He gets there before Kenneth gets the ball. And we got bases loaded and out again. And 1 point on the board for the Eepy Cats. Ben feels nice, cool and collected. He's only swung at about 4 pitches here. Made contact with 2. I want to see him find that top side of that strike zone. Oh, but he does the opposite. He just throws right at the dough. That is a low, perfect pitch. Hits the bottom of the strike zone. That is some nasty 1, 2, 3 strikes to get that out. Ben wants to get a couple more. He still has bases loaded. Has a run on the board, but Ben has been not swinging it a lot, but that's his game. And that's what Kenneth has to exploit, and he lets one go. And he stays on first, getting another easy score. And that is what you like to see if you're a fan of the Eepy Cats. Count. Oh no, oh no. And he has him. And he has him. After getting in a 3-base no-out hole, Kenneth comes out with only 2 runs scored. He was really fine in that strike zone near the end there. Impressive stuff. Way to keep calm, cool, and collected. Let's see how the Eepy Cats pitch, because they're known for staying nice and calm in the batter's box, but they're not exactly known for the pitching prowess. Let's see how he can shape up here against the absolute bomb hitter, Kenneth Nashholtz. Home team hitting. Thunderbirds, Kenneth Nashholtz is up. Score is 2-0. Oof. He gets him with that high-rise dropper. Straight on. Maybe he at least can get it out. That's 2-1 count here. And that's a home run. Yeah, Ben is going to have to figure out how to throw a little faster here. He cannot leave these hanging for the absolute power bottom Kenneth Nashholtz. Sorry. And that's one home run. First at-bat of the year is a home run for Kenneth Nashholtz. What do you expect, folks? You expect to see fireworks, and we're providing them free of charge. One for those big hits because he wants to give a crowd a show. 1-1. He hits it. Ben gets there. Oh my goodness. We might have to go and replay. That was quick. That was close. Ben, it looks like Kenneth was right over the bag as Ben picks up the ball.
Are we going to get a review?
Question for the commish. Do you have to tag the base?
What do you mean?
You jumped over the base.
I'm not stepping on my fucking shoe.
Okay. That's why it's tough, because you were jumping over the base, and if you tagged it, you might have gotten it, but you might not have.
I'm fine with that. A review.
We're fine. What do you want to just leave it as an out?
Yeah.
And the commish is calling it an out. We're gonna go to the rule book here, but that might be safe later in the rule days. But we're just gonna.
Let's get a replay going.
We want a replay going?
No, for the viewers.
Oh, for the viewers.
For the viewers? The viewers, I mean, from here, I'm sitting down. Wait, I shouldn't. It was tough.
You're the umpire. So
It's
you gotta
tough
make
to
the
see.
call.
I think it was safe. You just didn't tag.
I mean, if you say it's safe. Then
I think it was safe. He just didn't tag up. He just jumped over it.
All right. So safe.
We're keeping it safe.
Okay.
Completely unbiased umpire here. I'm actually rooting for the underdog, kind of, because a man that can do that.
That's foul.
Oh, he's calling foul on himself. It looked fair to me. The pitch is up, and it is fair. And he gets a man on first and second, no outs. Hey, that was close to foul.
Yeah.
Ben's going to need to find something here. We got an out, folks. First out on the board for the Eepy Cats. Needed to find it sometime. Finally found it. Still, we got a man on first and second to be knocked out of the park. If he can figure out how to get some contact hits in, he can outrun him. And that's what I'm talking about, folks. It's unfortunate, but we got a 4-2 game here. Thunderbirds up. Kenneth's going to take his bags for the second home run of the inning. Ben's going to take a little walk-off. He's going to try to calm down. He's going to try to figure out what to do here. We got a 4-2 game here. The away team is finding ways to hit, but that is straight to the pitcher. That's an easy out. We got 2 outs on the board. Kenneth and the Thunderbirds are up. Ben finds a great out there after letting up a huge homer to put him down. Now, I'm talking to the medical staff here, and in between the batters in that home run, we were informed that Kenneth's shoulder is feeling a little fatigued here. We'll see how that plays out the rest of the game. Does he pop it up? Can he make the catch? Oh my gosh! It is over the wall. Wow. The power of Kenneth Nashholtz. It is just awe-inspiring, as that's 3 home runs in 1 inning to make the score 5-2. Ben is going to have to find a way to pitch faster and get these contact instead of power hits, because he can get outs on the ground, but when that ball goes in the air, it's out of there. It's out of there, and that's what we wanted to see from Kenneth Nashholtz going into the season. This is 1. Now, folks, I don't want you guys to be negative on Ben here. He's playing with what he got so far, and that's 3. Ooh, that's 3 outs. That's close, but he gets out of the inning, not hitting the cap of the inning mark. That is 6 runs per inning. We got a 5-2 game. Ben can come back here. This game isn't near to being over. We'll see how that fatigued shoulder works out for Kenneth. But Ben's going to need to figure out how to turn those walks into runs, as he left 3 men on base last inning. A 1 count. Little out of control there, folks. Hope everyone in the stands okay as that bat goes flying. Hope that fan's okay. It's hot out there. Folks, we got a probably near 150-degree game out here. It's warm. No breeze. Just absolutely still out here.
The UV index is a 15.
UV is a 15 actually, but we are getting a little later into the game. And as you can see, it's probably gotten a little darker. It's an evening game here, folks. Just beautiful, beautiful first day for the Wiffle Ball League. 3-2 count. And he just sits on it. Kenneth tried to hit him with one of those fast releases. Ah, crap.
Runners on first and second.
Runners on first and second. Again, no outs again. Okay. And he chases, that's fair. And and we got a full bases loaded, no outs. Let's see how Kenneth's been here before. Only let up 2 outs, 2 runs, bazinga. And oh my goodness, folks. Kenneth might not be the fastest athlete, but he might be the most skilled. He just snags it straight out of the jaws of death. And that is 1 out. 1 out. And Ben's starting to swing. He was over. That's absolutely safe, folks. Ben. Eepy Cats has just the worst fan base in the league. I'll say that. Oh my goodness, it stays fair, barely. And he's going to take his base again. He just takes his first base.
Dave Courtney. Ben's fans are probably from Boston.
Oh, wow. Just nails it. That's 3 runs this inning. And we got a tie game, folks. Tie game. Den has brought it back. I mean, he's really finding his way hitting. Let's just see if he can figure out the pitching, and then he might be a force to be reckoned with coming down the stretch. And Kenneth tries something new. Here, to keep it tied.
Do you have 2 strikes?
Yeah, you have 2 strikes. You fouled 2 off. And he just lets that one way too low. And that's another run. 1-2. 1 out. Woo-hoo-hoo! And he finds the outside of the strike zone, barely getting that out. That is surgical precision. 2 outs, folks. Bases loaded. And he swings at that one. He's out! The ball stops in the grass. Doesn't get enough hold on it, and he does go up by 1, but the way we've seen Kenneth hit this ball, we could be tied up in 1 swing, folks. The way he's hitting homers today is inspirational. Yeah, that's how Kenneth hit 3 home runs.
I don't understand.
I'll tell you. That's a home run. And folks, what did I say? I said in 1 swing of the bat, it could be tied again. And look at it. He hits his 4th home run of the day and ties up the game. I mean, folks, it's going to be tough. Ben is going to have to switch the way he pitches to Kenneth. It's just facts. It's just part of the game. Day, as the juggernaut Kenneth Nashholtz is hitting dingers. That's foul. Again, those are tough.
Hey, can you get those balls? Hey, ball crew.
Ball crew. Zig attack. And he's safe. Wow. That ball hung right until it was over the base and then went out. Perfect placement. And we got a base. We got 1 man on base, no outs. Let's see if Ben can try to find some strikes and some outs here. Oh yeah, and folks, speaking of the devil, it's down to 60 degrees outside. Breeze is coming in, and you saw the breeze affect that ball right there, folks. And there's our ball crew. We hire awesome.
Go get the balls from over the
They don't listen well, but we get a tax break. Play ball. Man on first, no outs. Oh, he gets it through. Out. Man stays at first. 1 out. Tie game. The breeze is coming in, though. We got a storm rolling in. Out! Strikeout! Swinging! 2 outs. Can he keep this game tied?
No, we're gonna play. Drew's gonna go away though.
That's okay. That's okay.
Oh my gosh! I don't know if it's the rain or what happened, but Ben just struck out Kenneth. We got a tie game. I mean, this is what Kenneth didn't want to happen. He didn't want a close game coming down. Because if if Ben can get bases loaded here and just start racking up the score, it could be out. It seems for Kenneth, it's either a home run or a run-down situation to first base. Top of the third, folks.
That's gonna get even more slippery.
Scoring is unlimited from now on.
They call me Mr. Unlimited.
They don't call him that.
Taste Unlimited.
Oh my God.
Not a sponsor.
It's kind of just a game until when Ben gets. Oh no, he slips too, but he drops it. Oh my gosh! Kenneth gets it. If Ben would run it out, that might have been on first, but he slowed down and he tripped. Kenneth drops the ball, has to slide on the ground, gets down and dirty, and gets the ball. I mean, that is monumental for Kenneth Nashholtz here. Getting an out before he gets any on base, Ben is in a hole already. He needs to get 3 men on base. Can't believe that didn't hit the zone. 1-2. Kenneth has just went into the sicko mode. And that's an out. That's an out. That's 2 outs, folks. No men on base. Now, Ben is going to have to play this well. He wants at least 1. He does not want to go tied into the bottom of the third here. First pitch. He hits the crap out of. Gets there. And those are the hits Ben's going to have. He's going to be able to outrun Kenneth if he can get it past him. Folks, man on first. Let's see if Ben can grab the lead here. He gets hit. And those are the ones that he just can't give up. Kenneth here. That's too easy. Man on first is second. And we got bases loaded. And it's 2 outs, no men on base to bases loaded. Couldn't be a better first game. Can Ben run the score up here? He got in a 2-out hole, and now he has translated that to 3 men on base. 2-0 count. 3-1 count. There it is. And Ben takes the lead 7-6. I mean, could you ask for a better game, folks? I think the answer is a no. Here's the pitch. And he lets it go. Can he get there? And it's another run. Wow, 8-6. 2 outs. This inning started with Ben getting 2 outs. No men on base, folks. And he has turned that into
hail.
Oh, those are some... Folks, we got some big droplets coming down. Oh, God. Folks, this might be... Oh, my God. It's going to start to pour. That's another... That is another run now. Folks, we're going to finish this game, and I think we're going to move. He meant to go. Can he get there? Oh! What did he do? Why did he stop? Wow. 9 runs. Kenneth is getting cocky. That's confidence by Kenneth there. He slows down, looking like Cam Newton. Can he put this out away? Wow. And that's why Kenneth was so confident not picking that ball up. He didn't want to stress himself out. He's hitting dingers, but Ben has been able to get him out of contact, and he struck him out. You know, Kenneth chased a couple pitches, and let's see who comes out on top. The veteran Kenneth or the absolute athlete Ben. Ben is locked in, to say the least. You saw the face. No movement. A lot of aura. Bottom of the third. Kenneth Nashholtz at the bat. Ben Simon pitching. First pitch. Home run. And, folks, that's 1 run. You know what, again, you can't leave them hanging for Kenneth Nashholtz there. And that's 7. 7-9. He already gets it there. Ben has to rethink what he's doing here. He came in with an attitude, but I mean, that's got to be demoralizing. First pitch, swung on, gone. That's fair. Holy crap, folks. I wish I could have eyes go 2 different ways. That was close. Luke, was that out?
I couldn't tell if
I know.
it was on.
Do we have to do a review?
We might have to review it. Folks, we're about to go into review. That was close. They was so far away from each other. Folks, we went into the replay booth, and by less than a second, Kenneth Nashholtz was safe. Ben did not get there in time. You guys will see it in post. It was fireworks. There's fireworks here. So you got a man on first. 3-1 count here. Ben, and it's gone. Folks, we have a tie game. Folks, we have a tie game with no outs on the board. It's like I said, professional. Just analyzing the game. The way Ben's pitching is just perfect for the way Kenneth hits. It's leaving it so he can just crack the fuck out of it. And that's what you've seen. You've seen 6 home runs today. So you got a show, but Eepy Cat fans are gonna go home a little salty today, but know that he put up a fight. This came down to the bottom of the last inning, which is about all you can ask for one of the newbies in the league, Ben Simon. Kenneth, if you're a Thundercats fan, you gotta be Thunderbirds. That's on me. If you're a Thunderbirds fan, you gotta be happy with the way he came out and played today. I mean, he's obviously he's working through the injury. He let up a couple runs. Maybe he didn't need to, but if he could finish this, folks, it's gone. 7 runs, and he doesn't bat flip. He chucks the bat, and folks, he's gonna take his bases. The crowd is going wild. What a first game! We have a walk-off homer to start it off. Ben Simon. He's not gonna be happy with the way this game ended, but you know what? And that's what you love to see. Just the respect between 2 players. It's a tough one out there, folks, and we have member of Eepy Cats, Ben Simon, as the game ends with a walk-off home run. No outs in the bottom of the third. What do you want to say about that defensive performance at the end there?
My words exactly.
You know what? Emotions are high. Can only ask you one more question. You can get out of here. I think, do I have to restart it?
No, I'm sorry.
See, can we get him out of there?
Can we?
Please, thank you.
Yeah.
Right there.
Security. The one. Yep. Okay. I'm so sorry. I mean, that's just immature from the fan base. Again, you have the youngest fan base in the league here, EP Cats. Let's talk about the fan base for a second. You were absolutely the underdog coming in this, and it came down to where the Thunderbirds had to catch up with you in the bottom of the last inning. You know what? That's looking forward to something. You're gonna work on the defense there. I think it was a good game. What can you say your fans can look forward to in the rest of the season?
Well, hopefully moving forward, the Thunderbirds don't pull any of that. Trying to be nice and letting balls roll. Blood thinks he's going to be on the top 10 most respected.
Now, folks, that's why he has the youngest fan base here. He's a meme guy, as they say.
Blood thinks he's going to be on the top 10 most respectful moments, but I'm going to show the Eepy Cats.
The Eepy fans.
And okay, that's.
Eepy,
meow was like your catchphrase.
That's all the time we got. You know what? It's okay. You have a good.
Eepy cats are more than Eepy.
Get up there.
This is Kenneth Nashholtz, who hit 7 home runs. Walk-off home run going down to the last inning. Bottom of the last inning. Kenneth, how did it feel when you saw that pitch coming and you just felt the crack of that bat?
I mean, it wasn't really like great. It wasn't a perfect swing. I mean, I did slip in the box and I almost like hurt myself, but it was a nice little quick line drive over Ben's head and it went over the fence.
Now, of course, the fans want to know, how is your shoulder doing after the game?
I mean, I was able to find it towards the end there a little bit. I mean, all I needed to do was throw some strikes, and that's what I ended up doing, and I found it towards the second and third inning. The second inning may not have been the greatest inning for me, but I was able to hold Ben to at least 2 runs in the first, which was better than expected coming out here. And then the top of the third, we held him to 3, and I just played great defense. And
Understood.
Pros.
Well, you enjoy tonight,
Yeah,
and congratulations on the win.
thank you.
Going 1-0 to start off the season.
Thank you. Yeah.
Cool. That's it.
Yeah.